Wisdom and wellness. Welcome in to the Abracadabra Network, aka Callosum 88, aka Inevitable Tarot. This is going to be a collective general message for the Aries new moon, April 1st. Kicking off the new month with the new moon. It's going to be a beautiful, beautiful energy, I believe. I want to welcome in those beautiful, benevolent beings of 100% pure white light energy. Anything less than may not enter these spaces. They safe spaces, they sacred space. Please remove anything, okay, that I could possibly project into this reading so that the collective gets its wholeness. Yes, and may it rise where it resonates. Ashe. The channel message that I have, the channel message that I have is everything and more. Everything and more. Everything and more. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get everything plus more. Oh, it's gonna be storybook. It's gonna be storybook. It's gonna says once upon a time. It's gonna be storybook energy. It's gonna be storybook. Oh, let's see what else we have here. It involves money. I feel like it involves money for travel. It involves. Let me show you what it involves. Okay, let's see. Well, okay. It involves a seat. It involves a seat. It involves a seat here. And if it involves a seat at a table of truth, it's the truth seat. It's the hot seat. I'm gonna put it up like that. It's the hot seat. It's the truth seat. The true seat. The true seat of power is the heart seat. Okay. I'm saying something about home money, travel money, like trip money. Okay. I see something that's going to manifest or metamorph. Okay, on this trip or regarding home life. Okay, this is for the Aries new moon. Okay, I feel like you're gonna get everything you want and more. I'm getting like this house, even maybe. Okay, um, I feel like it's gonna be everything you want it to be. I feel like you have a lot of support, even though you may not feel it close by. I feel like you have it. Okay, especially with the elephants. Okay, it's way over here. Over here with the cane with the support, like that's like more like the ace of wands. Let's count this up: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 10. We like this. Endings and beginnings, endings and beginnings. Okay, I'm getting fucked the chapter. We got a whole new book. This is a whole new book. Okay, because you did something here. You sat here in the seat of truth. Okay, I feel like that's current. And I feel like around this new moon, new money comes in because you got this gold coin here. And this new money, this new home, this new trip, I feel like you're feeling good, you're feeling yourself. I feel like some challenges may arise though regarding this. But I feel like something is on a wavelength of an infinite, something is your wavelength, your frequency, I feel like your infinite self, yourself. This has to do a lot with the self in your story. Not his story, not her story, your story. Okay. So let us move these. Okay. Moving on up. Moving on up. Now, I feel like there's a link between this home. There's a circus house, this circus tent, and then there's this house. Now, I feel like somebody's going on a trip, but I also feel like this has something to do. Maybe your house, something about your house manners upside down. Things happening upside down. Are going from something that was a joke to something that is the official tissue. Okay, possibly I don't know, but something that's definitely making a huge change. Huge change. Okay. Mm. This is where the new moon energy. What does the collective need to be aware of? Okay, there's gonna be some distortions, and there's gonna be some light body, angelic body activity. Okay, some light body and some distortions. Let's see which side are we gonna be on regarding this new moon. What is the collective to be aware of? This is for wherever you see it. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your gifts, your bits, and all that other good shit. Okay. Ooh. All right. Y'all ready for this? Difficulties in the field of business, enterprise, commerce, trade, unbalanced life, immobilism, resist changing, improving, or progressing. Okay. Um, Contradictory feelings, loss of acknowledgement of approval, greedy, grasping, insatiable, difficulty recognizing oneself, feels unacknowledged, wants to be rich and famous. Okay, manipulation, relentlessness, competition, profiteer, megalomaniac, tyrant, slavery, pride, repression. Okay, those are some of the distortions that may arise around this new moon. Okay, again, please do not beat yourself up if you find yourself in one of these distortions. Okay, and the best awareness is self awareness. So, let yourself sit in that hot seat. Okay, as Aries heats it up for this new year. Okay. So look at this. I love to see, you know what I love to see? I love to see that these showed up in the light. All this energy showing up in the light energy aspect. I really like to see it. So I'm gonna give you, I already gave you the distortions that could arise, but there's a lot of angelic energy going on around this time of the Aries new moon. Okay. So we have work. We like that. Okay. A vocation, cooperation, obliging, helpfulness, altruism, foreman in the divine factor. A foreman in the divine factor. Oh, that sounds nice. Helps to find work. Oh, that's even cooler. Okay, provides us with the wherewithal to live. Wherewithal? Wherewithal? Okay, wherewithal? Okay. Truth and freedom found through work. Inner work facilitates adaptation, liberates prisoners and outcasts, understands the meaning of work, procures the willpower to set to work, recuperation of one's potential dedication. I'm hearing that song "Dedication" by Nipsey Hussle. Yeah, I feel like because you made something, you did something with this sword here. You doing something with this sword, which gets you this wand, which gets you the ace of coins. Okay. hmm We have I feel like yeah, Archangel or Angel Menadel. Okay, Menadel. Significant times. Okay. April 26th may be significance. All right. 11:40, 11:59 is in the morning is the time for you to really tune in. Okay. So we have, yeah, as I say, tune in. We go to Azalea, not Azalea. It sounds like somebody saying as a liar, but I think it's as a liar, as a Leo, or something like that. Okay. It says contemplation, glorification of the divine, mystical experience, global perspective, overall view, contemplation from an elevated viewpoint. Synthesizes information easily, means you easily put it together. Initiates supranormal faculties. Supranormal. Pedagogue, instructor, teacher, professor, psychologist, finds truth in little everyday things. Revelation of cosmic processes. Creative genius, strategist, talent for planning, intuitive, well balanced, radiates discernment and integrity. That's what this sword is. Great interest in esotericism, esotericism, esotericism. That says, okay, you know what I mean. I feel like that's what this book is too. I feel like you're looking at all the esoteric, you're checking out the books, you're looking at this new book, or you're checking out this new book. A spirit may have guided you to this new book, this new chapter, this new story. Okay. And I feel like it's a load, it's a big load. I feel like it's a very magical story. I feel like it's a very it's definitely well worth the read. Okay. It says great. So ability to exceed or accede to the parallel worlds, to be in contact with their inhabitants and our deceased people. So dang, so you communicated with another world and they dead people. They deceased loved ones. Okay. The parallel worlds. So you got. I feel like you got to be careful with that. That's very interesting. But we are in the light mode of this, so let's continue. Ability to attain high spiritual levels through meditation and visualization. So this new moon, around this new moon, is the high time to get your work in order, your vocation in order, your obligations in order, your cooperation in order. Develops mental power and the capacity to concentrate and focus thanks to mantra recitation, meaning you're reciting the mantras. So this is a good time for mantras work. Divine pleasures, pure intention, divine pleasures. We need a list of those. Okay, and it says pure intention. Get your intention vibration together. High morals, true, authentic, pure values, respect, and fidelity in the couple. So I feel like I'm saying something is inseparable. Something is inseparable. Okay, let's continue. Let's continue. So let's see what the situation is that's going on. It says for the present and the future regarding the new moon in Aries, April 1st, 2022. What is the collective need to be aware of? What is the situation that they may encounter regarding this? New moon in Aries. Oh, okay. So we have the Six of Cups. Memories. Okay. I'm about to say, did you forget something? I feel like you are, I feel like this is inner child work. Okay. Yeah, for the King of Wands. I feel like something that somebody really truly it desires. I feel like you can go back to a time, even in your youth. Okay. I feel like you can go to that place, to that memory. Okay. I feel like, yeah, and you can stay very grounded. I feel like somebody's going back in time to save someone. Okay. But it's like you're going to go save your it's like you're saving your younger self. Okay. Literally, I had this experience, but somebody could be having this experience. Whoa. It's like you're telling them it's okay. It's not like you're saying you're getting them out of something. You're getting them out of a mental deficit. Woo! You're getting them out of a mental deficit. That's what's happening. You, this person, this energy out of a mental deficit. Let me see something. Okay. This is you getting yourself out of a mental deficit. This is you leaving yourself a message in the new moon energy. Or this is you receiving the message from the message that was left out in the past. You're receiving it now. Okay. This King of Wands, this fire energy, this Aries energy. Okay. It's bringing in a gift. Yeah, somebody's going through, somebody is operating in some, doing some dimensions type shit. So, or, I don't know if you're in a dimension, you room. I feel like we rooming it up. Okay, with the these light characteristics here. I feel like you get a message from one of your guides here about something. Yeah. Yeah, a mental deficit about yourself. Myself said to myself, "Oh, everybody having these self talks. I like it though. I like it. You're getting yourself out the dark here. Yep, death card energy. I'm also getting something about Scorpios. Okay, and there goes Leo energy. Okay, well, this definitely does have to do something with a home. Okay. Something was a cloud over your head, over your finances. Okay, maybe regarding this house. Um, Something is definitely taking a metamorphosis, but it's going to require your bravery. It's going to require some skill. It's going to require stability. I feel like all things are working for you to have some type of justice. Yeah, all things are working for you to have some type of justice around this new moon energy. And you got the moon right here, so it's not like that's not what we're talking about, okay? So there's that. I feel like if you're a Scorpio moon, okay. I feel like if you're a Scorpio, if you're a Leo, you may be affected by this, okay. I am seeing something about parallel worlds here, okay. Something about being a part of being a part of like a justice system or like some type of decision that's going to be made, possibly in the councils, in the ethers, okay, something that's going to kind of come, rain down on you in a sense, or rain down on your innocence. Whoa, I don't know what that means. That's what I'm hearing. Rain down on your innocence. Okay, somebody's giving something to the small people. I'm getting take from the rich, give to the poor. I feel like that. I don't know. I feel like somebody doesn't even know. Somebody doesn't even know that something's coming, and it's like they missed the whole cup. Like they missed. I'm not the cup. They missed the whole fish. Like it's like if fish was coming out the water, I don't know how they missed it, but they missed the fish coming out the water. They didn't see it. Oh, they didn't see. Somebody missed it. Somebody missed. Hopefully, it's not a missed opportunity. Okay, but I definitely feel like maybe something was too late or something like that. I don't know. I feel like if somebody missed this, they're too late. So you're about to get everything and more. This is like I kind of want to say like this is old to you. Okay, this is old to you from the past. Somebody's very skilled. You could be a male. It could be a male. Somebody's very very skilled at this. Doing all these things right here. Okay. Let's get more about the situation. This is a new moon. Let's see if there are any blind spots. Let's check this blind spot out. Let's check out the blind spot. Woo. Y'all ready for this? The blind spots are the ones to be really, really. If you made it this far, baby, I'm happy for you. Please give yourself a like, okay? In the comments, give yourself a like. Okay, for making it this far into the reading. I'm gonna get a blind spot regarding this new moon. Okay, what is it collectively to see that the moon ain't gonna be showing. Okay, the moon is not gonna be showing its face. Oh, okay. It says 22. That's crazy because that was the number that we tapped into when we tapped into the distortion. So here they go. They about to tell us about these distortions. They about to tell us about these distortions. Okay, y'all. We will be doing I was about to say a solar flare reading. Well, I guess we're gonna be doing a solar flare reading sometime soon. We will be doing a eclipse reading soon. That part. Let's see what this blind spot is hidden for. Okay. I hope that y'all are ready to receive. If you are not in the receiving energy, you might want to go ahead and click off of the video because Spirit loves to give. Loves to give. Okay. Loves to give out the straight. Now I feel like this has to do with again, okay, they say something about parallel worlds. I'm also getting something like a magic carpet or the pillow. You know that pillow that they put for the ring bearer or something like that. I'm also getting I'm picking a princess in the P energy. Okay, so somebody could have been entitled or felt entitled or they might have been dealing with some type of entitlement. I'm also getting high priestess against high priestess. Ooh, damn. Okay, I'm also picking up that something that you did. I keep telling people this. Something that you did when you on February 22nd. And I feel like that's why it's showing up in the past. The past is showing up here on February 22nd. You did something. I don't know what you did, baby, but you did something. And that's changing things. That's changing things for you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I feel like it's still going in whichever direction, it's still going in your direction. But let's go, because again, this blind spot is going to tell you something that you may not be ready to hear. But let's go. 22. Hopefully you're ready to hear it. Hopefully you're ready to hear it. Okay. See what it says. Endurism. Okay, it says if you have drawn this sigil right now, you are enduring something that you should not be enduring. You are probably telling yourself that it is good enough. Think about these common sayings. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. No pain, no gain. It is what it is. These sayings all have one thing in common. They help you to release resistance to a situation where you feel helpless, to get out of a painful circumstance. Releasing resistance is a good thing. So where is the harm in these sayings? The harm is that they can serve as justifications for not actively making changes so as to move beyond a painful situation. They can serve to keep you stuck in pain. Now, that's why the Eight of Swords here. So if somebody's getting out, somebody's going to tell themselves this. If somebody's going back to tell themselves this, or somebody's making an adjustment, I feel like this. Oh yeah, because you got 6 and then you got 6. Oh my gosh, I felt like I read that. I read that somewhere else too. There's about to be a lot of harmony coming from this new moon, as well as this is big. This is major now. You can't run from the lesson. I'm getting you paid with your stardust for the lessons that you were supposed to have on this earth. Now you might have paid a pretty penny for them lessons that you're supposed to learn. Okay, well, you paid a pretty penny for these experiments. I said experiments. Oh my! I don't know who's experimenting, but somebody paid a big, pretty penny for them experiments. Okay, somebody could have really, really, really for the experience or the experiments. Okay, and it says liberates prisoners and outcasts. Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords. Liberates prisoners and outcasts. Okay. Something painful keeping you stuck. You don't have to be stuck there. I feel like somebody's realizing that the lesson, you can't run from the lesson. Only way to get out of that painful, stuck energy, okay, is to not. I feel like we just cut it, or we just cut something off. We think that cutting something off is the way to go, but if it keeps showing up in your life, past life, present life, maybe as you was a baby, as you was a kid, who knows where it's gonna show up next? Like, this is important. This is important. Let's continue. It says we know the danger of escapism. All you trying to do is escape. We know the pain. It says we know the pain um, of being around a fair weather friend. We feel the frustration of spiritual bypassing. Many of us have a fairly good grasp of this concept that running away from pain and from things that scare us is not the way to create a fulfilling life. But we need to be aware that there is danger at the other side of the spectrum as well. There is danger in becoming attached to pain, unwilling to leave it. This is endurism. I feel like somebody ran from something, okay, and then they put themselves in something, and then I feel like you may have to pay a fee. Okay, you have to pay a fee to get to the other side. Okay, you paid a fee, and maybe because you was unwilling to leave, and it was almost like you had to pay the piper to come get you from wherever you was stuck at. But I feel like whatever you paid with was something, or however it came about, you have to do something different here. You have to do something different. So let's see. This is endurism. Endurism is just as unhealthy as escaping. So you running away is just as unhealthy as escaping. That's what they say. It is a coping strategy for dealing with the perception that you are helpless to have your needs met, but it is one that ensures you will spend your life coping with a painful life instead of creating a life you enjoy. We believe there is a serious virtue in suffering. We stay in situations and perpetuate situations that are causing us pain so we can feel as though we are good and are doing what's right. In endurism, we are in fact escaping something. That something is the fear of making a change. That's why I say you got to change something. Making a change and responsibility required to actually make that change because it's information, it's instruction. Ace of Sword. Sword charm. Okay. Uh, right. Our ego fears that by making the change that excuse me, our ego fears that by making the change that will enable us to progress and reach our joy, we will become a bad person and therefore lose connection with the people and things we want to be connected to. So if you're holding on to something, let it go. But I'm not even gonna say but I'm gonna keep reading. It says, in relationships, we develop the idea that if someone loves us, they will endure any moment of pain to be with us. And in the opposite scenario, if we love someone, we will endure any amount of pain to be with them. In fact, over the course of our relationships, we may even begin to incrementally cause other people pain and put them in painful situations with us. We are doing this subconsciously but deliberately to try to create the experience of someone loving us so much that they will endure anything to be with us. And that's the thing here. And I feel like maybe somebody is under the impression that you're doing this, that you will endure anything. And I feel like that's not the case. I feel like somebody's gonna it's gonna really flop in somebody's face when they realize like that's not what you meant by what you may have said or why you did a certain action or something like that. That is so let's continue. Um, it says they may also be doing the same to us, and we are enduring it. Be aware that when you look at the endurism you are engaged in relative to your life, you are going to become very defensive. You're going to find all kinds of reasons why it is good or right to perpetrate your painful situation. Your reasoning is preventing progress. You have plenty of incredibly valid reasons to justify your endurism. No one is trying to convince you that your reasons are not valid, but your valid reasons aren't good enough to justify living a miserable life. And I feel like that's what that justice was. So that justice was you, again, you talking to yourself. So. And I feel like yourself is getting on your ass. Okay. Because you're in heavy, heavy contemplation, but I feel like you're really trying to come from a higher place, from a higher perspective, which I feel is rewarding for you in a sense. Okay. Um, let's continue. In this situation, you are on a boat in the ocean. You don't like that boat, so you desire a different boat. So it comes, but you still won't get off your old boat. You have lots of reasons for not getting off your old boat. So the universe says, I'm going to have to make it easier for them to get off their old boat and onto the new one. So I'm going to poke holes in the old boat. But when the boat starts to spring leaks, instead of jumping on the new boat, you run around trying to patch up the holes in your old boat. Well, eventually, the only way to get you onto the new boat is for the universe to quite literally sink your boat, so you end up in the water with the choice to drown or get in the boat. Well, damn, sink us, sink us to get on the boat. Because Spirit is trying to. I feel like Spirit is trying to give you everything and more, everything you want and more. This is liberates. This is liberation. This is truth. This is freedom, and this is justice. Because just as much as you have um, just as much as you have created that justification for staying on the old boat, is just as many reasons for you to get onto the new one. Okay, it's almost like Spirit got to pay you to get off the dang on boat. Okay, and so to speak. Because if you have drawn this sigil, become acutely aware of the situation in your life you think you have to endure. Get really aware about the excuses you make to justify enduring those situations. Look for ways you actually do have a choice in the situations you feel stuck in. Look at things you could actually do to make a change. Take your power back. Now, this could be you. This could be somebody in your vicinity. Okay, somebody finally decided to stop ghosting in my room now. Okay, this could be something that's going on in the vicinity. Okay, but I'm getting the energy. So yeah, it's this old home going to this new home, or is this circus sack going into something that's stable? Okay, is this chrysalis turning into this butterfly? So don't be afraid to. I want to say afraid. Be I thought you know which end of the spectrum that you're on. Okay, you know which one. You know which one. You know if you are enduring something or you are having an escapism. I feel like some of you are just trying to figure out, what's right for you in particular. Okay. Are you enduring something for the money? Are you enduring something for, I don't really see codependency, but with this Four of Pentacles, I feel like something's just somebody's holding, you stand, it's almost like, yeah, you get a way out. Some spirit gives you this way out of self-loathing and this, and then you get the green light on something here, and then something happens. The moon. Did the new moon bring you this kind of energy? Like, So let's clarify. Clarify the. Oh, okay, so something's coming in, maybe from the past, or I'm getting something like a short trip. Again, I was picking up somebody going on a short trip somewhere around the new moon. Clarify the King of Wands. Because the Knight of Wands going into the King of Wands. So the King of Wands is feeling some type of way. They feel like they're enduring something. Like they're being dragged along, possibly. Yeah. Somebody's been living with someone, or maybe you've been, I don't know if you've been in a shelter. I don't know where you've been at, man. I'm getting like you don't have to be there. You don't have to do that. This King of Wands is kind of. Let's hear more about the King of Wands. What is new moon bringing? Oh, the Six of Pentacles. So you're getting more money, but something stops. Or I'm getting like it's the last time. Something about getting less. I don't know if you've been getting paid less, or you're still getting paid less for some reason. Ten of Swords over the Six of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. I'm also getting like you don't have to endure with like small, like being bird fed. You don't have to endure that. You don't have to endure being bird fed. Like it's like if somebody could give you they all, but they give you, oh, here's a little crumb, Let's clarify this Eight of Swords energy. Right. Ace of Cups. I like it. The Heart seat. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is about worth. Some of you, I feel like you got this. You got it by yourself. You got this by yourself. You got this all by yourself. You don't need to be, I guess, chain linked. Okay. I'm getting that somebody has some mind things going on where they might have tried to do that. But here I see some kind of conversation happening here. Clarify the Six of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Wands. I told you got the Ace of Wands here with this staff. This has to do with somebody work. Somebody's getting a new job, or somebody's working for self. It's kind of like I don't know if it's a temporary job or something, a temp job. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. I'm getting you don't want to be asking yourself, why didn't I do something sooner? Something is very creative. I feel like it's something that you do from home, okay? It's very profitable. It's very profitable. I see you could be looking at old message of where you helped somebody out, or where you sent somebody money. Somebody's feeling left out. Somebody's feeling left out of something. They're like, I'm not gonna keep enduring this. You're not gonna yeah, somebody's really upset. They feel like They feel some type of way about the way you come to them, the way you come back to them, or the way, you know. And somebody could be going through a financial time, like, what's up with that? Yeah, King of Pentacles. I don't know if somebody backstabbed them with this money thing. Somebody backstabbed somebody with some money. It's almost like somebody told somebody something was more than it was, but it wasn't. I don't know. That's clarify the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody in the group, something. The Four of Pentacles, clarifying Four of Pentacles, but Spirit's doing something here regarding this person's mind and what they're holding on to. Yeah, and it turns into the Three of Pentacles. It turns more into your creation. I feel like if there was two business partners or something like that, like somebody's like, look, man, I can't keep sitting here and not making, money with you when I know I could be making money doing something and having my own business or such and such like that. This is really what you want. This is really where you're feeling, really where you're ready to go. I feel like somebody would tell their younger self this or something like that. I'm also getting something about it could be your future self, your future child. Okay. Clarify the Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, strength, bravery. Right, because your boat, it's like somebody being in somebody's cup, realizing that, not realizing that it was actually a prison, but it's something that you got yourself into, and then you get to ask Spirit, like, okay, get me out of this, but then something happens. I feel like the cup is stirred, and you fall out of it. But you have to have the strength enough not to get upset. Okay, I'm getting like, don't get upset. Clarify the Page of Cups. I feel like something is going to go really well for you. Ace of Swords. And I got you starting with the sword right there. I feel like all this is the truth, the facts. Okay, Taurus energy, Piscean energy. Something about the sun, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Star, wish fulfillment. I'm feeling like this can go, everywhere you want it to go. Okay. I feel like you need to just be mindful of your vibration. Be mindful of your vibration. Because you're a vibrational match for greatness, but you control your vibration. You control that. Okay. So if you start vibrating low, the type of metamorphosis and manifestation that comes from that is going to be of a low kind. But I feel like something is already on its way to you. This message, this emotional stability. I feel also it's a secret plan or something. Okay. A secret plan. It's a secret plan. And it has to do with I feel like maybe a promise to yourself. I'm also getting something that was written. I'm getting the Akashic records. You're having an aha moment about what you really got. What you really got. You're getting something about the payment and the crime. Something about the payment and the crime. Of the crime. Does it match the bill? The crown doesn't match the what? What is it called? What's the saying? It's an old school saying. A saying. I'm also getting this. The endurism is your own in your own thoughts for somebody. That's for somebody. I'm gonna leave it there because it's been long enough. Okay. I feel like we have to enter an overstand. Actually, hold up. Let's get some medicine one time. Oh snap. Okay. Okay. The ghost dance. Yeah. Somebody, and that's 22. That's 22. Thank you. I'm getting like, you don't have to endure. So you don't have to endure something. Okay. You don't. Out of the sky in the lower worlds. Yeah. I feel like, but you're putting yourself in this mentally. And it could have something to do with the past. The spirit is trying to bring you something new, bring you some new information, some new instructions. I kind of want to read that one. Hold on, let me get that down. 22. You did something on me, 22. Also getting something coming up from the past. Okay. And then the mystical shaman. Anything else here? Flow. And the owl. Let's read it. 22. The ghost dance of the American Plains Indians united the spirits of the living with those of the ancestors to bring peace to the world. When the ancestors are honored, they bring harmony to us. When we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us. Right. Somebody's blaming some shit on the past. But you're in a whole different boat, baby. What you talking about? Okay. It says, when we hold them responsible for all that is wrong with us today, they haunt us, honor the spirits of the ancestors, and receive their lessons and gifts. This includes honoring your own past lives. The ancestors have a message of healing and a powerful medicine to offer you. Okay? Create a sacred moment at your altar, light a candle to them, and let their wisdom infuse you. At this stage in your life, you are done repeating their tragic stories. I love it. Okay. Step into the abundance that is offered to you. Receive the gifts of those that have come before you and write a new story for yourself. That is a whole new book that's going on. And I feel like there's some of y'all they were stuck in the old boat of always escaping. And I feel like either if you was escaping too much, then maybe there's something that I feel like there's persistence. I don't want to use the word endure, okay, but you take it as it resonates. But if you were enduring and you stayed in something, it's time for you to pull that maneuver. So you take it where it resonates. If you are trapped in a vicious cycle of nostalgia, there it is, mourning a lost youth, wow, okay, or opportunities missed, yeah, missed opportunities, that's how I feel. It is time to make an altar for the ancestors. Collect a few photos, light some incense, offer sage, and open the windows of your house to release them to their destiny and to the wind. Be wary of being snared in a relationship with someone from a past lifetime, as the people we loved or hurt have a way of reappearing in our lives. There's no learning for you there anymore. Okay. Dang. Well, you did that. You got that. Okay. New moon, new life. New moon, who this? New moon, who this? That's what I heard. New moon, who this? 38. 38. The mystical shaman. It says, this is a symbol of the myth maker and storyteller. who is neither made of nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects in it. In so doing, the mythical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it. Or yes, that's what I feel like. I feel like you're doing something that some of your guys weren't able to do, or you weren't able to do in your past, which is not take this experience so seriously, okay, which then allows you to experience freely or flow through the experience, okay, and I feel like get what is given from it, okay. It says this is the symbol of true alchemy, right? For all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. When the mythical shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You're called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. Okay, there you go with that. Right. I feel like you can make up your own story, like whatever was said. Now, again, because I feel like for some of you, this is a two-person thing. Okay. But for other you, this is a self thing. Okay. Regardless, you still got to do this within yourself. Okay. So it's like if the story was always like this, it was always like that, it was always that thing. Okay. Now you are changing it into something that's fit for you, for your glorification in whatever form that you are meant to shine your light in this earth at this time. What is that? What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? You don't gotta explain that shit to nobody. It says the way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up. Yes, you have a clean slate. Now watch what happens next. Okay. This it says right. As it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. And that's what we've been talking about here. It says, be careful what you pray for, though. The mystical shaman cautions you against relentless attachment to a certain form that you think will make you happy, prosperous, famous, love, etc. However, in seeing your dream come into being, had you considered what you were willing to sacrifice for it? Okay, perhaps you have been telling yourself a certain story for so long, the story that only when you reach this particular goal will you be happy that you will arrive. You didn't even notice you're no longer the person who wanted those outcomes. Yeah, so there's something that you don't even want anymore. Mm. It says you may have moved beyond those stories. Perhaps it's time to admit to yourself that you need to imagine a new story that is more in alignment with who you have become. This is just one in the millions of moments in the continuum of life. Let it go. Let it be just a story and move on. Better tales are waiting to be told. So, you're about to receive everything and more. Become a mystery to self. I'm here. Do you get the message? Do you get the message now? And this is a whole new book of blank pages waiting for you. I'm gonna leave it there. Be brave. Be brave to write this new life down. I feel like this has a lot to do with your new moon journal. For those of you who have one, your moon journal, your moon journal. Your values are changing. Allow it. Allow it. All right, I'm gonna go. You're doing something different, and I guess somebody does come back around, or experience does come back around. I feel like, yeah, we were talking about the price that you may have to pay. Okay, unless you could change this whole thing around, just make it totally something else. All right, but don't hold on to the outcome or to what could be achieved, because you could be limiting yourself. I feel like there's so much more. There's so much more. Okay, be good to yourself, be kind to others, and always